Cześć, witaj na kanale, mam na imię Rob. Welcome. Now, did you know the love of my life, as well as Charlie? It's Poland, and I'm going to share that love with my mum and stepdad for their first trip to Poland, and we're going to Wrocław over New Year. But I want to see, is there anything else that I haven't seen before? What's it like over Christmas? I saw a hell of a lot in July, but is there more to see? And why is Wrocław so bloody brilliant?
Welcome to Wrocław. I'm Ava Zubek and I'm so excited to be here with you today because Wrocław is my hometown and I believe one of the most underrated cities in all of Poland.
Yes.
As you can probably see behind me, we've got the Christmas market happening here right now, and I promise we will come back here later on in the episode. But first, I want to show you what you can get up to in Wrocław year round.
I definitely didn't actually see the guy who lights the lamps. That's a shame. So maybe I'll do that as well this year. See that. Charlie loves a Christmas market, so we are especially going there this year for the Christmas market, which goes on until like the 6th of January, I think.
Anytime you come here. I'm so excited. This is DW Travel in Wrocław.
I bet it's going to look so different. So different to the summer. I hope there's snow.
Before we begin our tour of Wrocław, I'd like to introduce you to the city's honorary residents. These are gnomes. We call them krasnale. And legend has it that they arrived in the city to play tricks on the local population.
The real story of Wrocław's famous gnomes is a story of political resistance. Back in the Soviet era, an anti-communist movement known as the Orange Alternative started painting images of dwarves on the city's walls. The dwarves symbolized a peaceful protest, but because the nature of the visuals was so absurd and ridiculous, the government didn't dare arrest any of the movement's members, lest they become a laughingstock. Though the communist times are long gone, the gnomes remain and have in fact truly cemented their presence on the city streets.
From when I was in Wrocław and speaking to locals, they don't really pay any attention to the gnomes. It's more of a touristy thing now, but it started by the Orange Alternative, who basically wanted to fight against communism. But now it seems like the gnomes are put outside certain shops to represent what that shop does, or like the bank where you've got the gnome taking money out of the bank or putting it either way. They're more of a touristy thing now, let's be honest, but they are pretty cool to see and fun to see. So I will see if I can find any more. There's one on a lamppost I didn't find, so I need to see that one. If you want to see the video, link down below. I found quite a few.
There are so many gnomes all across Wrocław and they all have their own personalities and jobs. You can always find one that you relate to. This here is my spirit animal. This guy is called Arcik the Traveler and he is a renowned world traveler. Apparently, he's been to the desert, he's been to the Arctic, and he's just about to set off on his next journey. So I feel like we could be friends in another life if only he weren't a tiny little bronze sculpture. Anyway, safe travels, Arcik. See you on the other side of the world.
But gnomes aren't the only residents of Wrocław. The capital of Lower Silesia, this is the third largest city in Poland and a busy university town. Within Poland, Wrocław is known for hosting various cultural festivals and events, and it's home to several UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
If you don't have a drone, but you want to see a beautiful panoramic view of the old town square, I know just the place.
Yeah, St. Mary Magdalene Church.
Finally made it. Now imagine being here on this bridge back in the 15th century when it was originally built. You've already met some of Wrocław's famous gnomes. These girls here are witches, and they are here because of a legend that surrounds this bridge. According to one of the legends, the souls of lazy, vain maidens wander this bridge, sweeping it for all eternity as a punishment for their lazy ways.
So I do have a drone. I got my drone up in the episodes that I did when I was in Wrocław. This was not something I did, and I literally walked past it from my apartment into the Rynek, and I didn't do it. And I'm going to go up here next time over New Year's Eve. Take my mum up there. The sights are incredible because you look down at Wrocław and the pastel-coloured buildings. I said this. It's just beautiful. So that will have an incredible view looking over the city. I did get the view on top of the university building, which was awesome to see. You see the city one side and then you see the islands on the other side. But yeah, I will definitely be going up there this time round. Just look at the views.
Standing on the Bridge of Penitence, you'll probably be able to appreciate Wrocław's strategic location in the region. And thanks to its location, the city has a very long and complex history. The first recorded settlements here date back to the 6th century. Since then, Wrocław was part of many empires, changing hands with the tides of history. This city has been ruled by the Kingdom of Poland, the Kingdom of Hungary, the Kingdom of Bohemia, the Habsburg Empire, the Kingdom of Prussia, and Germany. And then it was returned to Poland after World War II. Fun fact, that's when my family moved to the region from Lviv.
So one of my favorite things about being in Poland is all the fresh produce that you can get here. And this market hall called Hala Targowa is one of the last remaining market halls in Poland. We used to get all of our produce from places like this once upon a time. But, you know, out here, you can still get a taste for that old Poland with a bit of a hipster, gentrified touch.
This market hall is a true melting pot. On the one hand, this is where you can come for homemade bread, locally grown veggies, and mushrooms straight from the forest.
Check these out. These are
sweets.
Little cows. Don't worry, they have nothing to do with actual cows. That's just what we call them in Polish. Krówki are the traditional Polish fudge candy, and I remember having these as a kid, and honestly, I kind of miss them. So there's all kinds of flavors here, but I think I'm just gonna go for the original milk fudge. Dziękuję, do widzenia.
Surely she bought more than one. Absolute tight ass.
Oh my god, this tastes just like my childhood.
But there's so much more here. Teas from around the world, endless spices, and cheeses and meats from all across Europe. Even if you don't end up buying anything, the Wrocław Market Hall has such a cool atmosphere, it's worth even the quickest of visits.
It's so true. Like, when we go away, most times we've gone away, we've gone to different markets and things. And you rarely buy anything because quite a lot of the traditional markets are there for the locals. And, you know, yeah, you might buy maybe some desserts, some baked goods, but you just go around to have a look because markets just have that weird thing about them that they're just pleasant to walk around, see what's in there as well. And that seems to be the way with this one. Oh, look at them.
As for me, it's time to have lunch at a restaurant that aims to recreate Wrocław's old school traditional dishes. This is Julia. She is a local guide specializing in food tours, and today she will share with us some of her knowledge about Wrocław's distinctive cuisine.
After the war, people from all around Poland came here to live here, because before the war it used to be a German city. So when the Germans left and moved to Germany, somebody had to come here. So people, for example, from East Poland was coming here. and they brought their culture, their recipes. So we have a lot of different influences from east of Poland, from Germany. So this is the nice, interesting mixture.
Okay, very cool. And what do we have here?
Here we have a pre-war Wrocławian recipe. This is herring tartar, sour in taste because of citrus juice it was marinated in. And it is served with egg, with bacon, pickles, onion, sour red cabbage. So this is something typically from here.
And for veggies, we've got...
Yes, this is smoked cheese with cranberry jam. It's not typically associated with Wrocław. We connect this dish with the mountain part of Poland.
The starters quickly ended up in our bellies, and next it was time for soup.
So now we will try barszcz. Barszcz is made from fermented beets, and it is traditionally served during Christmas Eve.
Oh, this is perfect. It's spicy and sour.
And sweet.
Yes.
I reckon Charlie would love that. Maybe that's something I've got to get Charlie to have. She loves sort of sweet, sour, certainly more for her, I reckon.
Just everything, all the things. So what do we have here? I mean, this I know. These are pierogi.
Pierogi.
Most traditional food, most beloved food. And really, if you know anything about Polish cuisine, you'll probably know pierogi, right?
Yes, pierogi, Polish dumplings.
If you know any Polish people, ask them, where can I get the best pierogi in the world? And I guarantee, I know exactly what they'll tell you. At my grandma's. This looks a little bit more elaborate.
That's so true. Most Polish food. So when I was in Wrocław last time, I had bigos, for example, and I'm just not a fan of sauerkraut because it's something that I think it's an acquired taste, and Polish people, most that like it, are brought up with that sauerkraut pickled taste. I love gherkins, for example, but I don't like sauerkraut. So lots of people said, oh yeah, but the best one's made by my grandmother. That's all well and good. I'm sure it is. Grandmothers probably make the best pierogi, bigos, whatever. But I'd be way too worried about offending your grandmother if I turn up, eat it, don't like it. So it's better that I have these things in a restaurant where I can not eat it and walk away and not necessarily offend anyone.
I've never come across this dish.
Yes, this dish is called Śląskie Niebo, Silesian Heaven. This is pork meat with the bacon, served with sauce made from boiled dry fruits like dry plums, apricots, apples. And this is served with Wrocławian dumplings. These are plain dumplings made with potatoes and small pieces of toasted bread.
So, in Poland we have this stereotype that there's a lot of vodka out here and that a lot of us like to have it.
In old times, vodka was served to spirits of the ancestors during All Saints' Days.
Really?
So, yes, we have a lot of traditions with vodka. So.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Not just a drink, it's a part of our culture.
Yes, we hit our glasses and we say na zdrowie, which means we wish each other good health.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie. I will be saying that a lot over New Year.
As you wish.
I know. We still have a lot to shoot today.
Delicious, right?
Wow. That is powerful.
Very warming.
Before leaving with my belly very full and happy, I got a chance to quiz the restaurant owner about his favorite spots to visit in Wrocław.
A z takich ulubionych miejsc pana w Wrocławiu?
Na pewno, jeżeli już to Ostrów Tumski, to jest moje takie ulubione miejsce. I oczywiście rynek wrocławski, który żyje całą noc, więc można się zabawić, można w atmosferze.
Super, no to właśnie idziemy na Ostrów Tumski, więc odwiedzimy pana ulubione miejsce.
Dziękuję pięknie.
Dzięki wielkie.
Well, here it is. Ostrów Tumski. This is the oldest
cathedral
part
island
of Wrocław, and it was already inhabited in the 10th century, over 1,000 years ago. Back in the medieval times, this former island belonged to the church, and according to the church's law, all visitors, including royalty, had to remove their head coverings before entering Ostrów Tumski. This tradition is no more, but there is one other that's still very much alive.
Here has probably one of the most enigmatic jobs still around in the world. His job is to light up these ancient, old-school gas lamps every single night here in the center of Wrocław.
Wrocław's lamplighter makes the rounds of Ostrów Tumski every sundown to turn on the manual gas lamps and once again at sunrise to turn them back off. There are only 3 cities in Europe that hold on to this lamplighter tradition, and Wrocław is one of them.
Can you imagine having this kind of job where every time you go to work, there's a crowd of people following you and filming you and taking photos of you?
It goes to show just how special a role the lamplighter plays in the city's tradition.
I've definitely, this time I've definitely got to see it in action. It's one of those things that it's more about the tradition now, isn't it? It doesn't need to be done anymore, but it's the tradition of it, and it's keeping that alive. And yeah, I just think I need to go see it. I need to go see it, and I didn't see it this in July, so.
Everybody knows about.
I reckon she's going to go down to the neons, where basically in the 80s, I'm going to tell you before, I think it was in the 80s, neon was all the rage, and then it quickly became out of fashion. So basically, all of them got taken down, and then they got put in this one place, and there's bars in this little alleyway type place, and they're all up on the walls. It looks awesome. You'll see it in my vlogs. That's what I assume she's going to do.
In order to get there, you have to go through this dark and creepy gate, but I promise it's worth it in the end. Let's go.
Watch for the colour. The
this
neons.
Here is Neon Side Gallery, a quirky collection of authentic vintage neons gathered here by a private enthusiast.
Look, I may be biased because Wrocław is my hometown, but I really do believe that this city is one of Poland's hidden gems. It may not have the glitz and glamour of Warsaw or the fame of Kraków, but truly, even in some of its darkest, creepiest corners, you can find beautiful places
right?
like this. So if you get a chance to visit, come and have a look for yourself. And if you've ever been to Wrocław, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. All right, I guess I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you, Ava. The neon's awesome. As I said, you'll see a lot of this stuff in my vlogs. Description down below. Go to charlieandrob.com. You'll see it on there. But there is a whole playlist of our trips to Poland. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's as of filming this, it's the 20th of December. We're going in 10 days' time. I cannot wait to show Charlie. I can't wait to show my mum and stepdad Wrocław. It's going to look so different though, because obviously I went in the summer when it was like 30 degrees and it was hot. It was sunny. It was lovely. But I think Poland suits cold weather. there's just something about it that creates an awesome atmosphere, that the cold works for Poland, you know, it really does. And it's going to look so different. Like the Rynek is going to look so different with all the Christmas market on. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited, but I love this place. This place, Wrocław, is incredible. And there is so much to see, so much to do. And I think, yeah, if the statement is out there that Wrocław is one of the most underrated places in Poland, for sure. It is one of my favourite places. I love it. And I can't wait to go back. So, yeah, subscribe to the vlog channel and you'll see our trip over New Year's Eve. And I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can become a channel member to keep me going, to allow me to do the trips to Poland, to other countries. Thank you so much for watching. Pa-pa.